I am the agent for renting lovers, and I never expected that Annie, this beautiful female student, would ask for a fat benefactor. I sent her to the door of Ron's villa, and while waiting for Ron, I gave Annie a custom bracelet as a gift. Just then, Ron walked out. He was walking slowly, sweating heavily and out of breath after just a few steps. After Annie got out of the car, Ron's eyes nearly popped out of his head, and his face was full of excitement. Annie also took the initiative to link arms with him. Ron was so excited he couldn't say anything and gave me a big thumbs up before quickly leading Annie into the villa. I watched their backs, feeling a bit uneasy inside. Soon, I received a message from the bank. The commission of $200,000 had been deposited. But I wasn't happy at all, and Annie's image kept filling my mind. So, I put on my headphones because I had secretly installed a listening device in the bracelet. Soon, Ron's heavy breathing and praises came through the headphones, followed by Annie's soft yet eerie voice. Images of their interactions kept flashing through my mind, and I couldn't help but feel both irritated and compelled to continue listening. In the end, I couldn't take it anymore, smashed the headphones, and drove off. Over the next few days, I worked hard to forget Annie, but the more I tried to forget, the more I couldn't stop thinking about her. Then one day, I saw an announcement from Ron's family online. Ron had passed away from an illness, and a memorial service would be held the next day. I couldn't sleep all night, feeling both uneasy and curious. Although Ron's death seemed to have nothing to do with me, I decided to attend his funeral to see if Annie would show up and to resolve the doubts in my mind. The next day, the villa was packed with people, mostly his business partners and relatives. I squeezed through the crowd, but I couldn't find Annie anywhere. However, I overheard a shocking piece of news. Ron's body looked strange and didn't appear to be the result of a normal illness-related death. But when they said that, they wouldn't elaborate on what exactly was strange. That statement only made my unease grow stronger. When it was time for family and friends to pay their respects, I walked with the crowd to the funeral hall. As I passed by the coffin, I couldn't help but glance inside. That glance nearly made me scream. The person inside the coffin didn't look like Ron at all. Although he was wearing Ron's clothes, his body was so thin that only the skin clung tightly to his bones. He was completely unrecognizable from the 140-kilogram man just a few days ago. I was trembling all over, quickly pushing through the crowd, my mind completely blank. How did Ron go from being a big fat man to looking like this in just a few days? Could all of this have something to do with Annie?